What's up? PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video. Now, in this video, what we want to do is talk about BTC. Obviously, I was not around for a couple of days, as you guys may or may not know. My mom is in the hospital. She's back in the ICU. That's why I'm recording. If she was in the journal section, I would be there anyhow. Well, BTC been consolidating here, right? I was waiting for this. Now, before we jump into it, unfortunately, I did some phone trading. I lost 120 bucks in 2 days. But, you know, I'm still standing. So let's just talk about BTC here and what's it doing or not. We're consolidating here for 2 days. Obviously, we know why we're consolidating, but before we can talk about it, I have to show the disclaimer before, anything happened to my channel, to my new channel. Disclaimer, guys, this is no financial advice. Do your own research, whatever has been written in that picture. All right. That's a disclaimer. Now, this is what I think. I usually paste this on the Discord. I think like we either going to go up and clear the upside, or we're going to come down and clear the bottom first, right around here. This is a 4-hour line. This line is a 1-hour line, obviously. I do want to keep this short and sweet. And the 1 hour you could see here. So once we hit here, there's nothing to really grab anymore. All right, but keep that in mind. BTC been holding around here. I'm showing you guys a 1 and 4 hour. Maybe we should take a look at the daily. Let's take a look at the daily here. What do you see? We've been holding the 5 EMA. Now, a lot of people are shorting around the top, been like, we're gonna drop. Yes, we might drop for a liquidity grab, but we've been holding the 5 EMA. There's no concrete short sign yet. Yes, we might clear the bottom, but that's not a concrete short sign. You want a short sign? One of the short sign is when we have 1 day below the 5 EMA, and that's not like the best sign. But for any shorter, I think you still have to wait. Don't get me wrong, I did a lot of shorts and I paid a lot, and I did a lot of longs, I paid a lot because we're consolidating, and I was not at the PC anyhow. So this is it. All right, I think one of these two that I draw. Let me just clear this area. I think one of these two that I draw. Now keep in mind, BTC is still in the psy-range. All right, let me just remove my own drawing. All right. Oops. Yesterday, Hong Kong, I'm sorry, Japanese bank was in holiday. All right. So we're still in the psy-range. We're still beating it around here. Now you could see we went up and cleared these people. All of these people has been cleared out, right? So what remains is either we continue to go down and clear these people, right? Clear this and this, or we hold around here once we did, because we did before. We cleared anything in between, and now we're slowly coming back up. So if this comes above this line, all right, and this is a 1-hour line, all right, then you're aiming for this line and this line, all right. I'm basically going for the green line because the pink line, when the pink line gets broken, we obviously gonna go above 96,000 this time. It's not gonna, maybe you show a reaction here, all right, but it's gonna go. In my opinion, it's gonna go around 100,000. But that's only my opinion, right? Now, with that being said, we need to take a look at USDT and what's USDT is doing, which is doing this. It's trying to break this 4-hour, but it's failing. Well, you could see how many times we tried. This is why I mean, this is like it's been a wiki week as well, right? You can see how many times we were trying. We got denied from the 50 EMA at the last time, still in the psy-range, and what a fucking wide psy-range, right? So we've been beating around the psy-range. I'm probably waiting for today's news. The GDP, we talk about it. Now that's USDT. Now what I like to do is I like to jump on the liquidations. All right, so the liquidations, let me fix it. All right, here's the liquidations. Now, let me just zoom out. All right, so you could see around $96,000. This is basically on 3 days. Around 96,000 and above. All right, we got a lot here. We got a lot. And when these people get liquidated, you know what happened? You get a cascade of forced buys. It's going to push it even higher. All right. Same with the bottom, around 93,300. Not as much as above. Not as much as above. So keep that in mind. All right. This is Hong Kong. We're still in the Hong Kong, and we'll see what Hong Kong wants to do, if any. Now, what about the large orders? This is what you got on a larger. Yes, we do have a little bit to the downside, but you could see the big orders around the upside. Now, if I this is well, when I do the ruler, it's probably going to show both perpetuals and. So we got 1.20 perpetuals and we got a 328 million spot order only on Binance. I'm just talking about Binance. Now you could. These are all the spot orders. Okay, I'll show you guys the. There you go. Now take a look at this. Take a look at this. Now, what do you think is going to happen? You think these are going to stay? Like, people started shorting from here, and they're still shorting, right? What do you think is going to happen? They're going to clear everybody here. They're going to clear everybody here. So, yeah, big shorts are about to be open. Big shorts around where we are, around 96,000. Big shorts, especially on perpetuals. Now, BTC on a liquidation map, we could see here that around 97,400, we're about to liquidate 5.64 billion. Around 100, let's say 99,259, we're about to liquidate 6.76 billion. Towards downside, around 89,494, 7.20 billion. Or 7.2, right? We don't I don't say the zero. All right, so that's it. We do have more liquidation. And if you take a look at this, there's more high leverage towards upside. A lot of them going to get cleared out. A lot of people are going to be in pain today because of the news. So now I've been just checking the CoinDesk, and CoinDesk says, U.S. dollar remains strong as a warning of a blind market. Whatever that is, I didn't read anything. But I didn't find much interest in the news today, okay? Some here, some there. I mean, news is always there, to be honest. But what is most important is this for today over the New York market, okay? I think we're gonna go up, guys. I think today is the day. Now, keep in mind, when yesterday jolts come in and CB, I think this is manipulated. The way that they placing these numbers to just basically maybe do the interest rate cut because um yeah, because Trump is on Jerome's ass, to be honest. All right, so that's it. That was the USDT, and we've talked about everything basically. We covered everything. What are we waiting for? I've talked about it. We're waiting for GDP basically, but the sweep could happen at any time. Now, is there anything that I missed talking? No, no, I think we covered everything. I had to pause to think a little bit. I mean, my mind is a mess right now. Anyhow, the only thing that I'm interested right now, I was like going through coins. I think Doge has a good potential right here for a long. I mean, the long is right now, but I'm just saying like it has a good potential to clear these uh all of these shorters, obviously. And then once you come, you can see here there's a swing, right? So we had a swing here on a 1 hour, right? And then we had another swing around here, right, on the 1 hour, which we tried to break it multiple times. We failed, and then we deviated from it. But what we did is we cleared a daily. This line is a daily. We cleared below it. We cleared everybody here, right? Everybody here has been cleared out if they weren't already. So now it remains this and this. Obviously, well, I mean, this is irrelevant, all right? So on Doge, and this is like the bonus, when you go above here, when you clear these people and hold, I think it might want to retest this or it might want to hold around here. But in any case, any of these, okay, you're gonna go for the high. And that's if we don't sweep the lows first, because this could come back lower around here too. But I think that's really dependent on BTC. All right, if it wants to sweep the lows first, but there's not much towards the lows, right? And when you want to push the price down, you have to put energy, and by energy I mean money. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. That was like the bonus here. And stay safe, stay green, and stay healthy. Thank you guys for watching once again. Peace out.